And we are back. Good morning, Max Tornow here, taking a casual stroll in the morning. I think today we're in Vienna on a Tuesday, and in this video I want to talk about how to get your first paid clients if you have no testimonials, if you have no references of yourself. This is obviously especially an issue if you're new to this whole thing, if you want to become a successful online coach or online service provider, but you haven't worked with anybody yet, and you're scared that once you're getting people on a call to sell, they will ask you for testimonials. And what is it that you're gonna do then? So if you're new to this whole thing and you want to become successful, this video is for you.
Have you ever wondered whether there's more to life than a boring dead-end 9-to-5 job? Have you ever dreamed about breaking free, traveling the world, making good money, and just enjoying life? No more office dress code, no morning commute, no boss. This channel is for you, so here's to your freedom.
And the first thing I want to talk about here is you'll be asked very rarely about testimonials and references if you know how to sell. All right, I'm not saying you need to be a pro 10 out of 10 pro about selling, but all you need is a basic script, some basic sales knowledge, and a little bit of self-confidence in what you're offering, and you'll actually be asked very, very rarely about testimonials, much less than you might think now. It's almost at a point where people are expecting to be asked about testimonials all the time, but it actually happens very, very rarely. I mean, out of our own experience, the clients that we have in our Freedom Business Mentoring program, they themselves get asked very rarely about testimonials. We get asked very rarely about testimonials ourselves, even though we literally have hundreds by now of people getting very great results with our help. But the thing is, selling is not so much a logical process than it is an emotional process. So if you know the basics about selling, people ask you very rarely about testimonials because all they care about is feeling if that person on the other line, aka you, can actually bring them results. All right, feeling that they can trust that person, feeling that they can do it. And all these things can be helped with if you know proper selling. All right, so that obviously also means you should know your target audience, right? You should know the problems of your target audience. You should be properly positioned in a niche market, and you should understand what their struggles are, what their emotions are, along with the problem that you can solve, and what keeps them awake at night, and what are the things that your target audience is really actually struggling with on a deeper level, not just on a surface level. And the better you know them, the better you can help them understand, hey, I'm your person. I'm the person that can help you overcome your problem. And that brings me to the next point, and that is don't focus on your lack of testimonials. Okay, what I mean by that is many people who are new, who are on there doing their first sales calls, they think, oh God, I hope the other person doesn't realize that I'm new to this. I hope the other person doesn't, catch me, doesn't find out the truth about me, that I haven't done this before. And it's kind of funny because you having that focus on oh my God, I hope they don't bring up testimonials, I hope they don't bring up testimonials, kind of makes the other person on the other line bring up testimonials, right? So you're focusing on the one thing that you don't want to have. Instead, you should focus on the things that you do have, which is an understanding of the target audience. You're properly positioned, you believe that you can help them, you have the want to help them, you're motivated to help them, you're thrilled about this opportunity, all these amazing things that you actually have going for you, yet most people focus on the one thing that they right now don't have going for them. And again, it's not even important. You don't even get asked so much about testimonials, but because you're so scared about it, you're just almost summoning the question about testimonials. So focus on what you do have and stop focusing on what you don't have. Which brings me to another very interesting point, and that is authenticity. You've heard me talking about this a lot of times before if you know the other videos. What I mean by authenticity is don't try to be someone you're not, okay? If you're new, try to play in your own favor. Hey, I'm new, and thus I'm a better choice for you than the person who has had thousands of clients already. It's all a matter of framing, all right? So what I mean by that is look what I'm doing here. I'm shooting this not without a film team. There's no film team. This is me just hand holding this camera on a little mini tripod. Most of the videos I'm shooting even is on my iPhone, and you resonate with me much better as if I had this professional film team here. Especially if you're new to this, this is a huge advantage that you have over all the other, big internet marketers, the influencer superstars whatsoever in your niche. Play with authenticity, play in that favor. You can be much more authentic than the other person with millions of subscribers. okay? That also means be open about the fact that this is your first client, all right? So if someone asks you, have you done this before? Have you had clients before? Be honest to them, all right? Tell them that they're your first client. It's not a problem at all. Tell them that they're your first client, but you're 100% confident in the fact that you can help them, because usually you are. Usually you understand that you can help them. Usually you can already know what things they're doing wrong just from being on a call with them, okay? And if you're not 100% sure, lower your price. All right, for the first test clients, give them the program for half the price. And on top of that, I even think like just because they're your first clients, you're gonna be extra motivated. You're gonna be taking extra care of them because they're your first clients, right? So you even have more time. You don't even have to separate your time into all these other clients that you have. No, your first client, they can have 100% of your devotion. How amazing is that? All right, authenticity trumps everything. And a really, really good point about that is to follow my Instagram account, okay? I'm gonna link it right here because what I'm doing on my Instagram account, I'm always adhering to authenticity. I'm always trying to make you understand, to connect the dots between, hey, this is a successful business, but it doesn't take a lot of crazy experience or degrees or whatnot to run a successful business. I'm gonna show you a lot of behind the scenes, and I'm going to obviously drop daily value nuggets when it comes to being authentic as an online coach, but also successful and making good money. So check that out here, and I'm also gonna show you a second Instagram account, and that is the Freedom Business Mentoring Instagram account. This is my team and I. On there, we're obviously also giving you daily value nuggets. We're also, this is really important, sharing the most amazing client stories on there, so stuff that you can see it actually works, it actually is no problem, it's actually much easier than you think. It just kind of motivates you and inspires you on a daily basis. And also I'm answering personally to every DM that you send me on the Freedom Business Mentoring Program Instagram account. We can do that because that account is much smaller. It only has a couple thousand followers, so I can actually reply to every single DM that I'm getting. So if you want me to personally look at your business situation or help you out in the DMs, send me a DM there. We're gonna show both Instagram accounts here one more time. Click follow there. It's free value. You're not losing anything. And the crazy thing is too, this is something that most people don't realize, you probably already have testimonials without it even realizing that, okay? Because people think, okay, I need to have a paid client, and that paid client needs to go through the exact program that anybody else is gonna go. No, most of the time, you're probably already having a friend or a family member or a cousin, whatever, that you've helped in that sphere. Okay, now let's say for example you're someone who wants to get into fitness coaching, right? You probably have had, you know, a gym bro or a friend that you've already helped getting fitter, right? Reach out to that friend. Tell them, hey, remember how I helped you? Could you maybe, you know, shoot a quick 30-second video of how I helped you? I could use it for my business. It would mean a lot to me. Can you at least, you know, write a paragraph, something along those lines, right? Whatever it is, you've probably helped someone in that sphere already. Reach out to them. Don't be afraid to ask. You're not gonna get anything without asking, all right? How do things get done in this world? By people asking to have them done. Right? And you shouldn't be shy about that. So you'd be surprised how many testimonials you could actually gather just from people that you've helped in your regular life, all right? And last but not least, I want to say trust in yourself. Trust in yourself. It is often much more an issue of you not having testimonials than it is an issue for your potential client. Trust in the fact that you can help them. Trust in your mentors. Trust in the system that you're following step by step as you're building your own business, okay? Give a little bit of trust to yourself. Give a little bit of props to yourself. Because here's the thing, look, when I started out as an online coach myself, I was deeply insecure as well. I was insecure. I thought I was not good enough. I wasn't sure if people will want to buy from me, if people will be willing to give me money. And you know what I did? You know what I did? Every single time I would wake up full of sweat at 4 a.m. in the morning, I would go to work. I would open my laptop, I would communicate with my mentors, and I would put in the goddamn work until I felt good enough to go back to sleep. It is really that simple. Just because you might not feel super duper confident about it yet doesn't mean that you'll never be able to make it. Put in the work, trust in the process, and slowly but steadily you'll be able to trust in yourself and your own very own skills. And then you're gonna get your first client, and boom, now you have your goddamn testimonial. And once you have it, you'll realize it was never necessary at all anyway. but now you have it, and the stone is rolling, right? The momentum is going to start building, and it's going to be easier and easier for you to get the next client, and so on and so forth. All right, so when you say you're ready to get started as a successful online coach, now you understand that testimonials are not super duper necessary. All you have to do is follow proper process, trust in yourself, trust in your sales skill, position yourself properly, know your target audience, small little things like that that most people get wrong. That's why they're not successful, but you shall be different, okay? So when you say you're ready to get started, I got some pretty cool for you. You can literally jump on a free consultation call, either with me personally or with an expert from my team. And all you have to do for that is you click that link down in the description below. Brings you to a page, read what's on that page. Okay, that's really important information on that page. And then on the bottom of that page, you fill out the application. It takes you 2 to 3 minutes to fill out that application. Then you can book the exact date and time where you want us to call you. Okay, that's entirely for a free call. There's no hidden fees or whatever. And yeah, and we'll help you get started. Okay, this call is for you if you already have a skill, but you want to learn how to monetize it. Right, that's for you. If you're already making money with your skill, but you want to scale it up properly, you want to make it a whole business operation and automate it much more, this call is for you as well. But also, if you're completely new to this, okay, and you don't know what it is that you want to be coaching yet, this call is also for you, because we can analyze your strengths. We can tell you what exact model is the best fit for you. Either way, make sure you click that link in the description as soon as possible, because those links usually, those spots usually fill up very, very fast. So if the link still works, it means we have a spot open for you. Take advantage of the opportunity that is here for you now, okay? Don't dabble. This is your future. You can make it happen. You'd be surprised how easy it can be. All right. That being said, I want to thank you very much for your attention. Maybe talk to you very, very soon. Click that link in the description below, and GG.